Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today you're going to do-it-yourself chakra infused electroculture gardening antenna coil. So what I've done is I have infused my antenna coils with wonderful crystals and the copper wire. So you need to choose 7 different crystals that have the positive healing powers that you feel you need in your gardening experience. There's many to choose from, and I have just named a few. I started with 12 gauge, half hard copper wire and some 22 gauge copper wire. After making a hoop, I started winding the 22 gauge around the 12 gauge hoop. I did solder the center area to start the winding so that it all stayed together. Now, after getting all the pieces of copper wire kind of smooth, I started twisting them together to make the trunk of the tree. Now, of course, you can use thicker wire or thinner wire, whatever works for you. The nice thing about the 22 gauge is that it's a good size that works with lots of different stones you can buy. The holes that are drilled in basic beads that people would use to make bracelets and other products fit in the 22 gauge wire. Some of them will also fit in a little bit thicker wire, but this is a good one to start with. Now you can use a set amount of wires. The idea is that I wanted the wires to start all the way up in the air with crystals, wrap around the hoop, and then go to the tree itself and into the roots of my little tree that I made, and then again go down into the ground. Using simple pliers, I have some needle nose pliers, some regular pliers, and some rounded needle nose that I use to make the coils and everything, which you'll see. I have spent time winding these around to make the shapes that I want. Now, when you buy your copper wire, you want to make sure that you get bare copper wire. You don't want something that's coated, because you want nothing to stop the energies, the healing powers and stuff to go all the way through. And plus, you can't, if you need to do some soldering, you can't really solder very well if it's a treated wire. You'd have to like get the treated part off of the copper in order for it to solder properly. So at this point, I'm putting a different one of my stones, these right here, these are the citrine ones, onto the different branches. Now you could load up the branches with many stones. I've seen people do that when they've made little wire trees. So it's really what you want it to look like. What I did was I put one stone on each of the different branches, and then I put 2 or 3 going out from the top of it, which I'll show you later. I decided that in the base inside this hoop, I would choose, I think, 3 or 4 different stones for those, kind of to represent leaves, and then the other ones on the outside. But you know, you can do whatever makes you feel like it's going to work for you, both visually and, you know, read up about the different stones and what kind of different powers that they possess. So at this point, I wound the wire around the larger hoop so it's a little bit tighter, and I put on a stone, and now I'm going to make some little coily shapes out from the stone itself. So there's many different ways you can make coils. For these really small coils, I'm just using these pliers, but it's really up to you. I do have a video on how to make different types and sizes of coils, so that could help you. For little coils like this is a very simple way to do it. You just wind it around one of these needle nose pliers and make your little coil that way. And then I decided I would add another stone above it and then do some more coiling. You're going to have to do something above the top stone in order to keep it on. So you could have soldered a little hunk of something on top so that the stone's not going to fall off. You could, if you wanted to, add a round bead and just kind of like bend it over it. You could take the wire itself and bend it around a piece of stone. It's really up to you. I went with just some more coils above it method. If you can see how I kind of wrapped it around one side, then I wrapped it around the other to make it tight. I tried to vary my stones on the top. I think I had 3 different stones on the top. I had the tiger eye and some clear quartz and the moonlight stones. So yeah, you could wrap it around the hoop many times if you want to make it really secure. I just went around the 2 times. It seemed to be tight enough. Most of this video is shown to you at 4 times normal speed, so that's why it's a little bit fast at times, but it gets, kind of boring if you do it real slow. So that's why I sped it up a little bit for you. So this time it looks like I added a couple different stones on the top of this particular one and just kind of coiled it kind of like that by hand. I tried to vary them between the different branches so that they're not all the same. So some of them would start with the yellow tiger eye and some would start with the quartz. They would vary. A few of them I did coils right against the hoop before I even added some stones. So as I said, there's many different stones you can choose from, and they all have different healing powers. You can research about what ones are good for gardens, what ones are good for extra power or healing. And this is it's a fun project to work on. And besides that little bit of soldering that I did just to keep the base of it together, everything else is done without solder. I have made these without any solder at all. It's just nice to be able to have the bottom of the basic hoop all connected. So that's really the only reason I soldered the bottom of it. And the beads do come in various sizes. You could have made one of these with extremely small little healing crystal stones. It's really what you have and what you want to work with and what your final outcome is. So you can see it's very easy to just wind it around, then kind of like push it to the end, and you got a perfect coil. Using your tweezers afterwards, you can straighten them up and make them go the direction that you want them to. And there you have it. You have all your little coils done. You have 7 stones and a very attractive gardening antenna coil. Thanks for watching. I hope this inspires you to design your own and have fun winding and gardening. Thank you.